Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Muthaship. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. And let's see what we have. So in the heart of the matter, we have still a little bit of heartbreak, changes, single individuals. This can also be the mentality of separation. And a lot of this heartbreak is over third parties. Third party meaning either other people or interference created by any type of lower vibrations. And let's peek in on the divine feminine aspect. So we see a lot of new beginnings and also a harnessing of passions and emotions. There's an aspect too of shedding the old skin and really coming back to the earth, going through those natural processes of transformation, balancing out the light and shadow within. And there's also been some decision making going on, and also just that desire for being in one's heart space and passion and feeling that joy for life. So a lot of new beginnings for the feminine. Let's peek at divine masculine energies. So in going through these changes within his heart and getting in touch with his emotions, he is knowing exactly what he loves and desires and also is very passionate about. And he's getting very connected to his own internal landscape. And maybe in times of the past, he may have been even numbing this out and not wanting to face it. There's also some resistance that he's still experiencing, wanting to put that conflict down within him, but he is allowing himself to go within and maybe even just admitting things to himself. He's not in a space to make any type of offers, but he is in that learning process of knowing what is what and which side of things he's on with his heart and his mind. He's really just kind of, I'm hearing the term squaring things away. So maybe in his logical, rational thinking, he's just also taking that time to look inward. And some of that has been caused by his heart space needing a change and an expansion. Let's get a few more cards. So a lot of this has also been a wake-up call for him to see the truth about how he really feels about the options. Um, for some of the masculines, they've had many doors open and many options available, and feeling that split between their passion, feeling pulled in different directions, really beginning to know what it is that they have before them, opening up that inner knowing and that intuition to be able to see clearly. And I'm also seeing that there is a transformation with the way that they're seeing. So their perspective is changing. And let's see what's happening with the feminine. She's still really wanting that stability, and at the same time feeling like she can't hold things together anymore that aren't going to be stable. We have another card of the same energy of just being single and singular in focus. And again, this can also be that mentality of separation versus union. And that is more of like I want to say like it pertains to different dimensions and frequencies that your vibration is in. When you unite more fully with yourself and you begin to share yourself with the whole of creation, and you begin to really express yourself, you shift out of that separation and individuation type of mentality. And this is where you really begin to open up and to grow. There's also a little bit of imbalance in the second and third chakras, and a need to open up to the higher wisdom and truth within. And there's also a need to look at duality with your third eye. So instead of looking at the world in this black and white manner of this is this and that is that, you want to really open up your perception and look beyond that duality into the transcendence, the transcendental self. So when you look with your third eye open at all things, you can see where the energies lie and what the truth really is. You see past the spectrum of polarity. And this is truly a way to be in balance and walk forward. There's a secondary message I'm getting that's also about clearing out your ancestral DNA. If you're unfamiliar with this, this is the types of patterning and conditioning that's carried through your genes since your first moment of breath on the planet. And when you clear in this way, you clear not only the generations before you and all of that karmic residue, but also you clear the way forward into the future as well. So let's see if there's any guidance messages. Wow. Somebody having a baby? You could actually be finding out about a pregnancy. This is just also a message that you are in touch with your higher self. And you can share this knowledge and wisdom with other people. And it's a beautiful time for you to create whatever it is that you desire. So when you put your focus here, you in all essence invoke that transcendental power, the power of transformation. And I'm seeing also like a connection to the goddess. So maybe some of you are really researching your feminine aspects and learning more about how to balance your feminine power and step more fully into your femininity. And there's also a message about guiding children. And I want to bring up also that many of you are starseeds and indigos and have very cosmic roots. And the children that are being born now, they do as well. So they need this guidance and this what do I want to call it? This way of life that frees them from taking on extra conditioning. And this is really the time that we're stepping into where, especially the children, they already carry the higher frequencies. And oftentimes, if you try to impose what's been imposed on you, they will fight back or they just will not accept it. And a lot of people struggle with this, but knowing what type of children are around you and encouraging them to shine their light and to expand and express in new and different creative ways is another message. If you're doing your inner child work at this time, this would be also a message for your inner child.